It's interesting we talk about paradigm because the author, Horace Butler, was talking about in order to shift the paradigm, you got to start asking different questions.
That's literally what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he was like, that's a paradigm shift. That's how you switch the thinking of the people.
Well, it's always a question. It's never the responses.
But what Khalid said is important too. You're talking about a paradigm shift where people not understanding what government is and how it's supposed to function, and us being put in a position where our voices have been silenced. You have a lot of brilliant people in our community that don't have the vehicle of expression in place. So that energy starts to implode on us and people go to jail. You got some of the most brilliant minds right over there, a stone throw away in the justice center.
The thing is, and I could see the sort of the compromise on both statements, because the thing is, and I'll be frank, if red, green, and blue is the only words you know, no matter what I ask you, that's your response.
Red, green,
you know, what are you wearing today? You'll say red, green, blue. Sounds like it's relative. You know, what's your name? Where you live at? Red, green, blue. And the point is that people's parameters of understanding are limited. And, you know, it's like the idea that when you hear something that's unfamiliar, you revert back to this one-dimensional thinking pattern, which is why you're not interested. And you start doodling with your pen or doing other things. And when you approach a lot of this on the point of a need for paradigm shift, when you alert them to other things, when they can understand the fullness of certain ideas or the full span of government and what it's supposed to do, even in regards to the questions you ask that might lead them to think in a different direction, you begin to add a little bit more to their thinking. You know, but a lot of our people, you know, to the point that Noble made about conditioning, they're stuck in a very small space, and that's all the tools they have at their disposal. And so it's, you know, we shouldn't be shocked that when you offer them a job, they don't come take it. You know, when you know, most people who assume failure make failure inevitable, man, because, you know, it's like the bad relationships. And I'll shut up after I say this, right? You cheated on your last time and the last time, so you go on expecting to cheat her this time. You never put in 100%. You end up apprehensive, your partners see that you're apprehensive, and your wedge continually grows. Relationships are doomed from the time they start. But it's the same with people, the guy who goes out hunting for a job for 2 weeks, you know, on that 15th day where he getting ready to walk out, he walks to the door with the suit on and everything and changes his mind. And so the failure that he feared is inevitable because he never even leaves the doorstep. This is how most people, but certainly all people, function every single day. You match that with a sense of urgency. They live in a moment of urgency. Everything is right now.
That's right.
So this concept of working 2 weeks, waiting for my paycheck, start registering money. I need to get some cash
right
today.
now.
And we go hard every moment, still not collecting money every day.
Right.
But in our minds, just the fact that we hustling somehow is like satisfying your heart. You know, but they, you know, so the paradigm shift is definitely needed. The breaking of the habits and the conditioning is needed. You know, and I mean, you know, we're touching, I think, this is just my opinion, some very good subjects, you know, to maybe start those conversations. But let's be honest, it's going to be a lot of shifting to one-dimensional thinking the minute this program starts.
Yeah, because the bottom line is poverty is a mindset.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset. It's a mindset. We say poverty is a mindset. You have the mindset, this is who I am, this is what my family is, da-da-da. That's it.
Yep.
That's how I function. There's fear and failure. Fear and failure.
It's
Fear and failure.
absolutely fear and failure. So, you know, we'll be talking and then you're going to hear us like.
I love my hometown, I'm from where it hurts. We hope for the best here, but we prepare for worse. Everybody selling drugs like they scared to work.